little sprouts. Let's dig into teen numbers today. Now, teen numbers are those numbers that occur between the numbers 10 and 20. Can you count those teen numbers with me? They're the ones written in pink. Here we go. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Now, I know what you're thinking. 11 and 12 don't say teen. Some people consider these to be preteen numbers, and they are correct. However, when we're talking mathematically, we just count these as teen numbers. They should be called 1 teen, 2 teen, 3 teen, but whoever decided to name the numbers didn't make it that easy for us. So teen numbers tend to be a little tricky for kids because of those different names. When you're counting the 20s and 30s, it's always the same pattern. Think about it. It's always 21, 22, 23, 31, 32, 33. That pattern doesn't change. But for some reason, teen numbers don't have that pattern. They don't follow in that pattern. So their names are a little bit different, and that makes it really tricky for kids. Okay, so let's say them again. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Hear those tricky names in there? Here's one thing that all teen numbers have in common that you can always count on. Teen numbers always start with a 1. So it's a 1, and then comes the next number. A 1, then comes the next number. So when you're trying to identify these numbers, look for that 1 first. If it has the 1 first, followed by another number, then it's going to be a teen number. Okay? Probably the two hardest are 11 and 12, and that's because they have those names that don't follow in that pattern. So it's just a rote memorization skill. You just have to look at it and say 11, 11, 11, 12, 12, 12. Okay? The other thing that happens a lot with these numbers is that 12 and 21 are often mixed up. Okay? 12 and 21. Remember, any teen number, which 12 is a teen number, is going to start with 1, whereas any number in the 20s is going to start with that 2. So even though they have the same numbers, order matters. Okay, so it's not the same thing to write 1 and 2 as it is to write 2 and 1. It's a pattern you just have to memorize. So when you're writing teen numbers, these are all numbers that we've seen before. We know how to write these digits. Now it's just a matter of putting them together. Okay, so now we're going to walk through how to put them together to write them. To write the number 11, all we're going to do is write 2 1s. And we know how to do this. We start at the top, make the big line drop. Start at the top, make the big line drop. That is how you write the number 11. Now notice, I put the 1s pretty close together. If I had a 1 here and a 1 all the way across there, people wouldn't know that's 11. So put them pretty close together, but not touching. All right, let's talk about number 12. It's a 1 and a 2. Okay. 13, 1 and a 3. Now notice, just like when I wrote them as single digits, all my numbers touch the top and touch the bottom. All numbers do. And they always start at the top. Okay, so keep that in mind. Let's continue on. Let's write 14. It's a 1 and then a 4. 15. 1 and a 5. 16. 1 and a 6. Are you starting to see the pattern? Okay. Yes, they all have 1s in the first place. But now it's a growing pattern. It's a building pattern. And it's just the same pattern as when we're counting. Look, I added a 1. I added a 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's the same pattern as when you're writing the numbers 0 through 10. Okay? All right, let's come down here and let's keep writing 17. 1, 7. 18. 1, 8. And 19. 1, 9. Okay, so there's how we write those teen numbers. What I want you to do is I want you to be able to write them and I want you to be able to order them. So that means you can put them in their correct order. So something to help with that, you can use flashcards. You can write these numbers on Post-it notes and then spread them all out and mix them up and then pull them into the correct order. Okay, so you should be able to do that with 0 through 10. Now we want you to be able to do it through 20. And that's just pulling down those teen numbers. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and then we'll get to 20. All right? Good luck with your teen numbers, little sprouts. You can do it.